Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about Spy Family. Now, this episode was a lot of fun, but I must admit, I think Lloyd has finally found his match. Not in skill, but in something else with this new legendary spy that has entered the fray in this battle for the exams. It also makes you think about what exactly or who exactly sent this legendary spy there. And Anya being Anya, especially the smugness and then everything coming crashing down, all the faces being really fun. So this episode with the exams. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, it starts with the exams being announced. They're gonna be in the next 2 weeks. And the top two students are gonna get a Stella star, the bottom two are gonna get a Tonetrus, or what was it, a Bolt, basically black marks on their scores there. So Anya was more confident than usual, to say the least, very smug. Even for the last quiz, they were just getting the results now, and I really like just for one moment she was just smug. You can feel the smugness aura from her. The face was brilliant, and then crashed down. She got a low score and not elegant. She has to do extra class. Poor Anya, it never works out for her. And even worse, Damien got a 91 and just. Yeah, to say she didn't like that would be an understatement. But thanks to that interaction, I really like how her mind works. She gets this idea she's gonna read Damien's mind for the big exams that are gonna be coming, but she quickly realizes it's not gonna be that simple. Now, she got home late, and while she was getting home, she looked at the moon and something clicked for her. And I really like this. It was probably the most interesting information I found out in the episode, besides all of the shenanigans, funny things, faces, all of the usual stuff with Spy Family. We found out that when she got home, you see, Lloyd instantly wanted for her to go into study mode, but she was having a bit of a breakdown because apparently she has a weakness with her powers. And she mentioned that this guy at the lab, so he has a lot more in common with Bond, the dog, so the experiments probably gave her a power, which I assumed, but I wasn't sure. I really hope at some point they're gonna deal with her past backstory, how exactly she got her powers. Hopefully there aren't major drawbacks. She's not gonna have health issues. We saw her in previous episodes where she overused her powers. She started getting a nosebleed. Now apparently when there's an eclipse, when the moon is not there, she loses her power at least one time per month. So it's exactly on the day the exams happen. So her entire master plan just went out of the window. But like I said, this was the most interesting piece of information we found out in the entire episode. So since she can't cheat on the test, she wanted the dog to use the powers to see the future, what was gonna happen. But she just gets the dinner they're gonna have. She easily got distracted by the food, by spending time doing random things, going to sleep, and totally slipped her mind. And then in the next, oh, it hit her again. The shock came back. She won't be able to do to do anything. And Lloyd was always there, study, 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 study. Even though he was starting to lose hope a bit in her, I really like how he knows that Anya doesn't do well with studying or tests like this, but even towards the end of the episode, he still appreciated her for how much she tried, and will get to that. Now, what was funny this episode also was that Yor also asked Yuri to be Anya's mentor, but he just agreed because Yor asked him, so he didn't really realize what he agreed to. And of course, he still doesn't like Lloyd at all. He thinks he's only stealing time from his sister there. Even on his mind, only it's even Anya had enough. No, I can't deal with this. I pretended to get sick. I wanted to live there. Now this is where it gets a bit interesting, because Yuri tried to throw the mentorship, so to say, only hard questions at Anya, but she got all of them correct, of course. Guessed with her mind powers, but she pretended it was a fluke. Even Yuri was super shocked there. And what I liked is that Yuri slowly started seeing Anya in a new light after the time they spent together. They're seeing that Anya cares about Yor quite like, and that was their common ground there. Even Yor calming him down a bit, saying she cares for Anya. Also, we even see some flashbacks that Yuri even thought Yor back in the day, so he was the brains of the family and Yor being the muscle. Now Anya slowly started winning him over there bit by bit, and they even connect with her being honest about not liking to study, saying she wants to help yours, and him also wanting to help yours, so that's why he studied very hard. Now what I liked quite a lot, well, Anya was like, if I study, can I do this, can I build rockets, can I do that, can I do that? And Yuri was like, yeah, probably, sure, yeah, you can definitely do that. And the last question, can I even conquer the I like where your mind is going. Even was, wait, Yuri, maybe. Poor Yuri. What do you even answer to that? There. Now we see one of the lessons being about grammar, and both of them look like they're running a marathon. And have you learned this grammar lesson? And Anya there, what is grammar? So yeah, Anya definitely won that exchange there. She wore Yuri down. But a bit more with the serious things. Yuri blaming himself for the incident with the minister and what Twilight did there, even though he doesn't know that Lloyd is Twilight. He wants to do more, so he lives back in his own world there, but quickly rushes back after Yor cooked some very delicious snacks, eats them, barfs, and even Bond the dog eats some scraps and dies on the floor. So yeah, Yor definitely hasn't conquered cooking, to say the least. Now, this was pretty much the first half of the episode, just family time, Anya with the exams and everything, and we had a bit of a time skip with 2 weeks later, test time being here. Anya again very smug. We even see, I was a bit surprised at how much security the school has for tests. Even probably a bank doesn't have that much security. You see some of the staff putting the answers and the exams into this big safe. Like, okay, this is a bit extreme, but sure there, and quickly started making sense. You see parents even trying to buy test results, but the new director wasn't having any of it, and Lloyd was there to help the process with Anya. Wanted to infiltrate and change the answers. Now, this is what I liked. I feel like this character, Lloyd, handles very well with people that are very capable, very well trained, people that know what they're doing, even if he goes against them or works with them. But I feel like this dude just threw Lloyd out of his comfort zone, his normal pace. He couldn't keep up with him, even though Lloyd is the better spy. Like, it's not even close how much better Lloyd is at spycraft. This guy, Daybreak, was also there trying to do the same thing, but in a Mr. Bean kind of way. He even has an obsession a bit with Twilight. That's why he chose an opposing name, Daybreak and Twilight. And he definitely has some core body strength. The way he dodged those guards, just holding himself up. That's some impressive strength there. Even Lloyd being amazed at all of the shenanigans that he was doing. Even just straight up breaking in, actually breaking a glass on the door. Lloyd covering for him with a soccer ball. I'm curious what the soccer club are gonna get as punishment in that very strict school for breaking a window. And this is why I am saying that Lloyd just couldn't handle Daybreak. Even after he got in, he hit down one of the statues there. The guard was asking him for ID. Lloyd had to come in and give him one of his IDs to help him. The dude even had notes on his hand for the mission. So this was pretty much a caricature of a spy, the complete opposite of how professional and how good Lloyd is. He was there for the two Desmond brothers, and we'll get to that. Now, Daybreak even had the wrong safe code he used, even though Lloyd let him use him to get inside, even try to slam Lloyd over the head, but Lloyd was just going along with it. This is why. You see two complete opposites there. Now, Lloyd was trying to let him, hey, do your mission, I don't want to deal with you, you're just way too out of control, just gonna have troubles. And he lets it out when Daybreak was like, I'm gonna modify this test here, and I'm even gonna sign my name. Something that a spy should never do, leave tracks that they've been there. Now, throughout all of the shenanigans, he said something that hit very close even to Lloyd, and even himself has mentioned it before, that spies never get the medal, the recognition, the attention, the praise for anything they do, and that hit a bit close to home even for Lloyd. So despite how goofy Daybreak is, he did say something very serious, at least once. And after that moment when he wanted to leave his autograph, Lloyd was like, he couldn't help himself. Hey, don't do that. Now, Lloyd tried to play the part of the innocent guy that is not gonna talk. Hey, don't kill me, don't do this. And Daybreak was just like, hey, who do you think I am? Just tell everybody that I was here, even embellish the story. Just keep the mission sick. So yeah, he's definitely a joke of a spy, but I still like him. I hope we're gonna see more of him. I really like how Lloyd can't handle this type of characters. We see him handle everything with ease, but somebody like this that you get lost in their own pace, Lloyd doesn't have an answer to to it. Now, what he was there to do was modify the grades for the two brothers, but he he did it the other way, as in lower the score, not increase them. So he was probably working for some competition for the Desmond family. I don't know. Very easily you can tell that Lloyd is gonna do the reverse there even after that, so he doesn't cause any problems with his mission, and we'll get to that. Now we see that Anya got a score off. Before we get an answer to that, it swaps a bit. 5 days later, another small time skip. Damien got 11th the place on the score, the ranking there, which he was very happy about. Even got a Stella star, some congratulations. He was it wasn't smug, like that was actual genuine happiness instead of just smugness, which of course he still had that, but him just being very happy, probably thinks that's gonna get the attention of his father, and he always compares himself with his brother. Even Lloyd making the comment that his brother is very smart, getting a perfect score to everything. Hopefully we're gonna get to see the brother pretty soon. Now Becky also got 46, and Anya was down at 213, but she was happy about it. She didn't fail, so she didn't get any balls. She even knew beforehand what the answer is gonna be because of Lloyd. She read his mind, and to say that Lloyd wasn't happy with it, he was like, yeah, you didn't fail, but barely. more and more study. Now, after that initial thought he had there, what I liked about I still like about Lloyd is that, well, he knows how Anya is. She doesn't deal well with tests and school like that. he still appreciates her for trying and doing her best at everything, especially when it's related to the mission, and feeling thankful to her for not failing the test and keeping up with the mission. Now, the only guy that lost something, or maybe one, depending how you look at it, has to be Daybreak, the legendary spy. The mission failed, so he even got fired. His legend never started. But it's probably a good thing for him. I don't think he's cut out to be a spy. But who knows? He has luck. Like, the one thing he has more than Lloyd is probably luck. If we're not talking skills, he definitely has more luck than Lloyd. So overall, it was a pretty fun episode. The smugness, Anya being Anya. And yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun with the series, but I hope at some point we're gonna get a bit more into the serious things with the plot. I have so many unanswered questions about Anya's past, about Lloyd's past, about yours past, the mission, everything. We'll see. I'm curious what you guys think about the episode, what do you think about the series so far, and let me know in the comments below. I really want to talk more about the series and anime just in general. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot. You guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Spy Family. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.